Badgers headed toward the ball, and we're ready for action. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. So the Cincinnati Bearcats offense will have the football first. And they're trusting this transfer senior quarterback to get things going. A rough day last time out. 3 interceptions matched with 3 sacks. This is what we expected. This crowd ready to make its presence known. The run inside. It's Johnson. They put the brakes on it. It's amazing how play by a defensive end in the backfield can really swing the momentum not only of a series but of a game sometimes.
All you're trying to do is create negative plays, to get them behind the sticks a little bit, to get those sacks, to get those tackles for losses. You see so much stunting in college football up front with the defensive line because you know once you get one of those plays, you got the offense right where you are.
So already a challenge on this opening drive. It's 3rd and 9. Fires to the right. Can't hang on after the hit, and it'll be 4th down.
Just got to wonder, too, guys, if the crowd didn't impact the offense. They're playing on the road on the first 3rd down of this football game. Incomplete. The idea here, I think, just punt it away and see if you could regroup because this environment is hostile.
They'll put that return to a stop at the 33, but the offense set up in pretty good field position. So Wisconsin's offense takes the field for the first time in this game. And here comes Abu Sama. Hit the portal, came over from Iowa State. What a magnificent performance in their win last time out. More than 400 yards on the ground.
Well, we talk a lot about the impact transfers can make. How about this running back and what he has brought to this offense early this season? Defenses right now just don't have an answer for him, David. Whether it's toting the rock, whether it's catching the ball, whether it's blocking, he is so versatile, and he's taken this offense to a different level.
And that's why they went out and got it. They identified who they want to bring in. And again, perfect scheme fit, has learned his teammates. Coaches talked about how he's blended in perfectly with his teammates. Now it's about continuing to take that next step, be consistent. Great start to the season, and everybody's pretty happy with the investment they made.
From the 47-yard line on 1st and 10. Back in motion, try to clear the picture. Keeps it moving, it's Jackson. Really good surge for this offense. They move the chains, and he's got it at the 34. And the Badgers with the 1st and 10. Sees a crease. There he goes. Goes out of bounds, but not before he gets it to the edge of the red zone right at the 20. They're just marching in and already threatening in the red zone. It's 1st and 10 from the 20. Motion from the back. Go, go. Got some room, heading to the goal line. And he's loose, and he'll take it to the house. Touchdown, Wisconsin.
This coaching staff was trying to identify playmakers on offense early this year. How about the start of the season this guy has had? Scored in their first game. He scored early in this one. Defenses up to this point don't have any answers for this guy.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The Bearcats offense heads out to get things started on this drive. They went 3 and out on their first possession, now to see if they can be more productive this time around. Got his man down the middle.
It's really easy to say the word RPO and say I'm going to run them, but you got to make those decisions and you got to make them fast. You can't get confused by all the craziness that's going on, by all the guys moving around or talking. Nice job by the quarterback, staying in the moment, seeing it, throwing the slant, making sure he makes the right decision.
And a big hit at the end, but it didn't stop him from getting the first down. They'll snap this one from the 42. It's 1st and 10. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Perry. And he got 5 yards on the play. 2nd and 5 coming.
You know, you better form tackle better on defense. You had a chance to make a big play, miss the running back, and as a result, he's getting positive yards. Defense has to do a better job of finishing.
The ride. And they'll stop him just short of the first down, just inches away from moving the sticks.
And those little runs, man, they don't look great in the box score, but I love when an offense stays on schedule, and it makes those third downs more manageable, easier, harder to attack me now from the defensive perspective trying to get to me. So it's an easy, simple play for this offense, but I love it.
Keeps it himself. How about that pursuit? They stop him right at the line of scrimmage, bringing up fourth down. And the Bearcats line up to punt it away. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. How about this? It's out of bounds inside the 10, and they're going to mark it right around the 5-yard line. What a great job there.
Dude, how about that? Boom. I mean, you talk about power. That dude just booted that thing halfway across the field, completely flipping the field position and getting it down inside the 10. That is a nice job by that punter.
Stopped right there.
Defense is totally ready in this situation, too. Because of the field position with the offense backed up, they know they're going to try and run the ball, buy themselves some real estate, but they ain't having it. Lots of bodies in the box, close to the line of scrimmage, and they generate a TFL.
Gets that thing away from the goal line. He's all the way out to the 7 with a pickup of 6. Third and long coming up. Got an alley. Gets it out to the 16-yard line, and it'll be a first down.
And I'm not surprised, right? Like, they go to him again. Last drive, he did an unbelievable job. And if I'm this defense, just keep honing in, right? Like, making sure he has to earn it. Making sure a lot of people getting near him. Continue to hit this running back. Try to slow him down and cool him off.
Looking for a crease. They believe in that running game. Got 6 before he stopped at the 23. Following that run, we have a player who is shaken up. They can really be aggressive after that last play. It's 2nd and 3. They'll run him again. Building momentum, picking up a chunk of yardage, moving the chains out to the 34. The Badgers are rolling down the field. They'll run it. All over him in the backfield. He'll lose 3 on the play.
Well, the offensive line had everybody blocked except the defensive end. He was able to sneak into the backfield and get the tackle for loss.
Last play was a near disaster. Now dealing with 2nd and 13. Oh, they've got him in the backfield. A disaster on that one and a loss of 6.
Well, the offense is running towards the open grass, right? They're going toss play to the field, but way too much penetration defensively, forcing that tackle for loss.
Here's some daylight. They make the tackle at the 36. Let's see if they bring out the punt team.
And this defense has got to be jacked up, man. They finally forced the 4th down, right? They've gotten a couple of first downs, got some things going, but I think it's decision time for this offense. And this D's got to do it one more time.
Wait just a second. They're leaving the offense on the field. They're going to go for it in this situation. On the option. He'll toss it. Breaks into the open. Out across the 45 and out of bounds at the 46-yard line. A big pickup here as they try to put together a scoring drive. Quarterback signaling to his guys. On the ground, it's Dupree. They'll finally drag him down, but not before he gets it to the 40, and it's a first down.
And, man, another nice run. And you can just see the balance. You can see the toughness. This guy's really good at what he does, and they're going to continue to feature him. He's already got 1 touchdown on the day, and I imagine he'll continue to be a focal point for this offense, and he better be for this defense.
He'll go out of bounds right at the 30-yard line. A big play as this offense in business. Last first couple of plays, the offense seems to be just one step ahead, David.
Yeah, and I'm going to have to do something to disrupt the timing, the rhythm. I got to do something that they're not expecting, because right now they got the...
He's got it! He gets it in! Touchdown, Badgers!
One thing this team has shown early this year, it does not take them long to find their footing. They get off to fast starts. That was critical for them, winning their first game, and you've seen it here in this one too. They show up ready to go. There's no sleepwalking. I think you got to give this coaching staff a ton of credit for putting their players in good positions to have success.
And the extra point was good to finish things off. And here's the return. Tackled and brought down right at the 20-yard line. Good coverage there. The Bearcat offense ready to go back to work. They haven't exactly burst out of the starting blocks, and they need to get something together with this possession. They'll snap it from the 20 for the opening play of this drive. Gain of 8 yards on the play. He's too short of the first down.
Man, the defense, you hold your breath. When this receiver has the football out in space, you have got to make sure you're playing with outstanding pursuit. Nice job there, but as this game goes on, they've got to keep an eye on this guy and make sure they know where he is at all times.
They pull him down, but he's got enough, and it'll be a first down for this offense. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Hits the hole. It's Perry. Stopped in his tracks. He got nothing. It'll be 2nd and 10.
And just a great job on the defense being stout, right? That's your job. Be stout up front, stuff in the run play, make them get in more passing situations, but do not let them run the football. That's 101. Stop the run first.
Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down.
And that pressure got to him quick. I mean, you talk about you want your quarterback to feel comfortable. Man, he didn't have time to feel comfortable. He didn't have time to get his feet set and get in the ground. This offensive line's got to do a better job.
Looking downfield, it's French. He took a hit as he threw it and couldn't deliver the football. It's incomplete, and 4th down's coming. And the Bearcats will bring the punt team onto the field. Let's see if he can help the coverage team out with this one. That thing was down for a while, but the big bounce carried it into the end zone, and it'll be a touchback. Okay, here comes the Wisconsin offense onto the field. They put 2 touchdowns on the board in the early going, and now right back to work. A lot of field in front of them as they open this possession from their own 20. Joseph. Out wide right, it's Rigby. Makes a catch, but goes no further, and it'll be a short pickup on that one. Short completion on 1st down, and here comes 2nd and 8. Keeping it on the ground with the single back. He's past the marker. Building momentum, picking up a chunk of yardage, moving the chains out to the 34. Offense working from the pistol. He's going to run it. Crosses the 45. Slides to the ground, picks up the 1st down, and avoids the hit.
Yeah, I tell you what, when you start a game in the 1st quarter and you show me I will run my quarterback like you did here, it makes me defend the whole field. It makes me a lot more nervous. You can tell this quarterback will be a threat throughout this football game.
As we come to the end of the period, Wisconsin has the lead. They largely dominated this 1st quarter as indicated by the stats. Big turning point as we head into the 2nd and get this game rolling again. Play of the period, 1st down here. Joseph on the play action. Always a welcome play for the defense as they get a sack at the 47.
Well, obviously, at this point in the first half, the defense is finding themselves in a hole, and you just get the feeling if they're going to get back in this, they're going to need more plays like that. They're going to need sacks. They're going to need turnovers. They're going to have to create negative plays to get themselves some momentum.
And the Badgers trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. Trying to get the corner. He'll toss it. Oh, he's got some space. A huge pickup, knocked out of bounds at the 30, but they are in business.
And I love this because you got second and really, really long. And what's the idea of the offensive coordinator? Get third and manageable. Nice job getting the run. Not only a positive run, shoot, you almost got the first down. Now you're set up for good success.
Makes the grab in their space. He'll be stopped, but not before. He carries it down to the 9-yard line, and that's why you get the ball in the hands of your playmakers.
Well, they caught the defense off guard with that play right there. Here they are in field goal range, it's 3rd and short. You know, the odds say it's going to be a run. Instead, they throw it. They get a big play now setting up 1st and goal.
He's going for the goal line. Touchdown, Wisconsin! How about this back staying on track and getting it in on the option?
All you can say is how impressive has this team been at home today in all 3 facets of the game. Their defense has been outstanding. We've seen some plays in special teams, and the offense continues to deliver, showing off all of the playmakers and all of the versatility they have on that side of the football. This could not be better here in the first half for the home team.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Let's check in quickly with Holly Rowe.
Here on the Cincinnati sideline, I can tell you this crowd has played a factor early in this game. On the road, in a hostile environment, they have not been able to get going in this game. They have failed to score, not productive on their early drives, and they are talking about how the crowd noise is impacting them. I see them talk to each other, trying to tighten things up at the line of scrimmage. This is a factor. This crowd is making a big difference here so far. Guys?
Thanks, Holly. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on 2nd down. Looking for a man. It's French. Caught. And he picked up the 1st down, but he will remember the price he paid after that hit. Wide receiver going in motion. The defense wouldn't let him loose, and even though it's a completion, they lost yardage.
Really nice job by the cornerback. Hey, a lot of cornerbacks want to cover. They want to drop back. They're not really about that life. They don't want to be the tackling kind of guy. They're like, leave that to the linebackers. That dude committed, came up, made a nice tackle.
Can't hang on after the hit, and it'll bring up 3rd down.
Well, that's just a great play by the defender and great timing. It was the hit that forced that incompletion.
3rd and long, a lot of ground to cover. Looking to throw, and he needs a bunch. Finds the tight end. They make the tackle at the 36. Let's see if they bring out the punt team. The Bearcats will punt this one away. On the return. And the coverage team able to make the tackle. With an update on that, let's check in with Holly.
Here on the Badgers sideline, players are really starting to feel this momentum. They've got a big lead here in this game, and they were expected to be just where they are. Guys are talking to...
Oh, a lot of space. He's at the 30. He just brought some serious energy, making that huge play and getting it all the way down to the 23-yard line. This offense has to be feeling it after that last one, and they'll snap it 1st and 10 just outside the 20. Here's headed to the end zone, and he's forced out of bounds close to the goal line, and that shove saved a touchdown. The Badgers trying to get a touchdown on 1st and goal. Gets the back moving. Tough run here. It's Jackson. Grinding and churning close to the goal line, but he'll be stopped inches short.
1st down and goal, I bet you the percentages are really high for run, and this defense was ready for it. They got to match the physicality right here, right now in this situation.
On 2nd and goal, he carries again. Going right back to the well, and this time he finds water. Gets it into the end zone for the touchdown.
And he finds the end zone. I tell you what, man, this guy's going to be a force. You look at this offense, they find different ways to get him the football, different ways to use him. 3 times now he's entered the end zone, and not even 2 full games yet. This dude's a playmaker.
And they did tack on the extra point. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Let's go down to the sideline and Holly Rowe.
Here on the Bearcats sideline, I can see a lot of conversations happening between the offensive line and the running back. They just haven't been able to get the ground game going. They're talking about he has got to be more patient, and they have got to give more of a push up front. The crowd is making it hard, though. I can tell you it is hard to hear as they try to struggle and communicate. We'll see if they're able to come together against this very hostile crowd. Back to you.
Appreciate that, Holly. Finds enough room to get 3 out to the 34.
I think that was an example of the offensive coordinator trying to help out his quarterback. He's trying to keep these third downs manageable. You know, you throw the ball on second down and it's incomplete. Now you've set up third and long, and now you're set up to fail.
And they'll get it to the 39-yard line, and they'll move the chains. The Bearcats will line it up on 1st and 10. They'll send the back in motion. Off play action on 1st down. Right side, it's Gibson. Makes the grab, and down immediately. He picks up a few.
I don't know if that's the coverage you want to be throwing wide receiver screens against. Oftentimes, you want the receivers to have some access. You want the DBs to be off a couple yards so you can help set up the blocks and give the receiver somewhere to go with it. It's hard to run that against press coverage, and they only picked up a few yards there.
He's brought down, but he went backwards after that completion, not the way they had it drawn up. They've already punted 4 times in this game, and they're about to run the guy out there for a 5th time if they don't pick up the 1st down here. Rush right in his face. And his throw is incomplete.
You can just start to sense the frustration building for this offense after that incompletion. Right now, setting up 4th down. They haven't yet scored a touchdown. They just can't find a rhythm in this game. Obviously, the defense, the big reason for that. But if this offense wants a chance to win, they have got to start stringing some completions together and get this quarterback in a better rhythm.
The Badgers start this drive as the offense looks ready to roll. This has been exactly the way you draw things up, David. The offense has really been moving the football.
And it's been great execution. They've done exactly what they've wanted to do. Build the lead. Now Palmer's a different animal. Now you got to protect him. You
can tell they were paying attention in practice this week in the film room because they have gone out, everybody right now on the same page.
Got enough for the 1st down. He stopped, but he's got enough to move the chain.
It's got to feel good as an offense knowing that early in the drive you can turn around, hand it off, get a push up front, and go get positive yardage.
They're going to ride this running back. Not much there. Picks up a couple to the 22.
That's a really good job by the defense, wrapping them up, getting them on the ground, take away that run game, make them one-dimensional, put them in passing situations. Really good job by the defense.
Turning it on! Out to the 32-yard line before he goes out of bounds, and that's the way to give a little start to the drive. And the Badgers have their offense in high gear. They stop him cold, maybe gets a yard to the 34.
And the defense doing a great job committing to the run. When you commit to the run like this, obviously you can give up some plays in the passing game, but you got to stop the run first.
After picking up a couple at 2nd and 8. The handoff. Good job running tough and behind his pads as he gets up to the 38-yard line.
And those plays from a defensive perspective, man, they're just super annoying because now I'm in the worst spot ever. 3rd and manageable. Like, I don't know if you're passing, don't know if you're running. So nice job by this offense keeping this defense off balance and creating a 3rd down opportunity that's in their favor.
The Badgers come to the line on 3rd and short, looking to keep the drive moving. Behind a crease, it's Dupree. They thought they could just run it on 3rd and short, but this defense was there to make the stop.
That back had nowhere to go.
Look at this, guys. The offense appears to be going for it from their own side of the field. Sees an alley. Maybe some room here. Across the 50 and knocked out of bounds at the 48. An explosive play gets this offense working.
You know, college football is so much about emotion and momentum and trying to find parts of games where you can grab it. How about going for it on 4th down on your own end of the field early like that and coming away with the first? That's huge.
And a lot of times the fit up front, you know, linebackers are fitting holes and that ball bounces and it's supposed to go somewhere. And sometimes it goes to a DB and the offense will get a W. Like they'll get a win because you'll break a tackle. How about the tackle by that field goal? I know he likes to cover, but I love the way he comes up and makes the tackle.
How nice is it as a play caller when you've got a running back as good as this guy, right? I mean, you can just dial up conservative run calls. Nothing has to be too tricky, too fancy. You just know he's going to go make good things happen. Even when it's not blocked properly, he is still finding ways to rip off long runs. This guy now has over 150 yards rushing in the game. Doesn't look like he's slowing down, guys.
And this defense has to be so disciplined. Like, you just got to understand, I can't all go for the quarterback. And too much attention on the quarterback. We didn't play the pitch really well. That's why this offense is really hard to stop.
There he goes. They get him corralled, but not before. They had their eyes going everywhere trying to keep up with this option attack. This offense has put on a display in the first half, and they have a chance to tack another one on before the break. Touchdown, Badgers! Fitted in the window for the score.
And man, the defense really needed to stop there. They needed to create some momentum, get the ball back to the offense before the half. But the offense does their job, and they continue to pile on, continue to create momentum. There's going to have to be some questions answered at half with this squad because it's been a struggle in the first half.
And he knocks the extra point through the uprights. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The Bearcats offense out there to go on the attack. So late in the half, this is really an opportunity, David, maybe to swing the momentum in their favor.
Dang right. There's no time to be conservative. We're a little bit down. Listen, I just think this is a point with the offense that they can prove. Like, we're here. We're going to create something now that we can build on in the second half.
Coach said all week he wanted to be aggressive. This is a great opportunity to show that right now. At the end of the first half, try and generate some momentum, score some points before going into halftime.
On the run, fires downfield. Just barely got rid of it.
Great coverage, great break on the ball. Had a chance to really make a big play and maybe even take that thing back to the house. So we got to secure the catch. We like to hit people more than we like to catch balls.
DBs will try to keep everything in front. Follows his blocks. It's Perry. And they'll stop him short of the first down, and they've got a timeout if they want to try to get the ball back before halftime. Wisconsin stops the clock, uses its first timeout. They'll have 2 left to work with before the half. The Bearcats will call on their punt team. Trying to get started. Slips through the line. They'll put a stop to that return as he gets it up to the 41-yard line. Holly, what update do you have on that?
Here on the Badgers sideline, players are really starting to feel this momentum. They've got a big lead here in this game, and they were expected to be just where they are. Guys are talking to each other. Keep eating, keep eating. I know they want to finish this game off strong, but with a big lead, they're starting to have a little fun down here on the sideline. Back to you.
Holly, thank you. And there they go again. Another huge gain on the ground.
Well, this is an offense that has a lot of speed, and they have different guys they would love to get the football to in space, and they can find a lot of different ways to do that. I love the idea of going option here and trusting your quarterback to make the right.
Fires deep toward the end zone. And swatted down by the defense to stop the scoring opportunity.
And he misses. How about that, man? Like, it seems like everything he's thrown so far has worked, especially down here. He's already got 2 touchdown passes against this defense. So, guys, I'm kind of surprised when he misses down here.
He slides that just inside the right upright. And the field goal to end the half takes us to halftime. And they head to the locker room. 2 quarters in the books, and time for us now to check in with Kevin Connors in our EA Sports College Football studio with scores from around the country. He'll put total leather and get this second half started. On the run from inside his own 5. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. Holly, what did you find out coming out of halftime?
Guys, I did catch up with the Wisconsin head coach. Coach told me he is thrilled with his transfer running back. This is exactly why they brought him. They expected big things out of him, and he has shown that he is capable so far here in this game. They want to continue that momentum behind the strong running game of his first half. Back to you guys.
Appreciate that, Holly.
This offense is perfectly fine with a little game because they're going to make you tackle this all game long. They're going to make you think all game long, so they'll keep running it ad nauseum.
He can't corral the pitch. The ball's on the ground. Oh, and he gets the ball back. Lucky to do so. Guess it could have been worse.
What a lucky break for the running. I can't imagine what goes through your mind when you cough it up. You're like, oh, no, and just huge panic. I got to get back to the football. He did a good job finding his way back to the football after he made the mistake and fumble in the first place.
Tackle is made at the 27. Let's see if they decide to punt it.
Yeah, this offense is going to try to run the ball and do it in a variety of ways. You'll see zone reads. You'll just see straight downhill running. They'll get the toss play going as well to try to keep this defense on their heels.
On 4th and 7, analytics, gut feel, or maybe just wanting to keep the offense out there. They'll go for it. Now the toss. And they'll make the tackle for no gain, get the stop, and get the ball back.
And listen, obviously, at this area of the field, it's a question, it's a debate whether or not you go for that on 4th down. At the end of the day, though, I think this coach believes in his own playmakers, and he's got guys on offense that he feels can make a play in that type of situation, and he's got confidence in him. That time they weren't able to come up with it. I'm curious to see what this guy does if they're in a similar situation as this game moves on.
And that would be the definition of first down success, putting yourself in a good position. It's 2nd and inches. I can do whatever I want next. I can take a shot down the field. I can run the football and get a new set of downs. Like, nice first down execution.
He's finally brought down, but he takes it all the way to the 6.
As a defense, you can have the right call and the right guy in the right spot. But that guy's just too good. And how about the running back on that play? Just making it happen, breaking off the huge gain. It's tough to get these guys on the ground.
Fires to the end zone, and he will take it in. Touchdown, Cincinnati! When you're handed a break with unbelievable field position like that, you better finish the deal, and they did.
You saw the quarterback jog on the field. I think he gave a high five to every one of those players coming off that just put them in position to go score that touchdown. That QB knew this was a golden opportunity, and boy, he took advantage of it.
Hope the kicker is okay there. He's in a defenseless and vulnerable position, and you have to protect him. Just unloaded on that kickoff. Don't have to worry about a return on a kick like that. They'll bring it out to the 25. As we check in with Holly.
Hey guys, down here on the Wisconsin sideline, players are really starting to feel this momentum. They've got a big lead here in this game, and they were expected to be just where they are. Guys are talking to each other. Keep eating, keep eating. I know they want to finish this game off strong with a big lead. They're starting to have a little fun down here on the sideline. Guys, back to you.
Okay, Holly.
There are a lot of offenses out there that would probably be a little bit more conservative when you've got a lead like this in the 3rd quarter, but when you've got the playmakers these guys have at the skill positions throwing the football, you should keep airing it out, and that's exactly what they're doing now.
Looking for the edge. The give. Breaks into the open.
Positive plays, that's all you're looking for here in the option game. Not everything is going to be a 70-yard touchdown run, obviously, but if you can pick up positive yardage like that and the quarterback makes good decisions, pitching it out when no one's accounting for the pitch, man, you'll take that all day long. They don't get the first down, but why would you stop running option after a play like that?
Makes the catch. It's Dupree. Brought down at the 20-yard line after ripping off the big play.
And to say he has trust in his running back catching the football is an understatement. I mean, there was two guys on him. Like, he was absolutely covered, but he still makes the play. And he does that a lot, man. He's a game breaker. He's a guy that can make big plays for this offense. If I'm the QB, though, I might be a little bit careful. If they got that many guys on him, I got to be safe with the football.
I don't know about the decision that time by the quarterback. He may have been expecting man coverage, but that time the defense was in zone, and they did a really nice job closing the window. The intended target was not open, and that's why that one fell incomplete.
And that defense pushing him out of bounds after a short gain.
Yeah, and you see in the red zone, all the bodies start to come inside. A lot of times you try to find a way to get to the perimeter. This offense does a good job. They toss the football. Nice job by the defense. Now forcing a third down.
Ton of ground to cover here on 3rd and long. Throwing Joseph. Out wide right, it's Palmer. They'll make the stop about 3 yards short of the first down.
It's a nice effort by the running back, but in that 3rd and long situation, it's just too much work for that running back to convert that 3rd down. Really, nice job. Got to give the defense credit. They surrounded him, got him to the ground.
And some great 4th down defense against the run.
Nice job by the defense on 4th down, bowing up, getting physical, stopping the run, shutting down that 4th down play. Really good job by this defense.
Dropping back, it's French. Out wide left, it's Perry. Running through contact. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the play. Let's see if it stands. So the offense, more than happy with the result of the play, will decline the penalty. The offense will gladly take a fresh set of downs after the penalty. The handoff as they run the counter play here. Makes his man miss. Oh, he's got some space. Knocked down at the 44, but he got 15 on that one.
I know it hasn't been the type game statistically this running back was hoping to have up to this point. He's been getting shut down. Finally, he's able to break through for a big one. And sometimes, you know, it just takes one. It takes one run like that to get his confidence back, to get the offensive line's confidence back. Let's see what happens with this offense now moving forward.
A lot of ground to cover, and they need a chunk here on 2nd down. Tells to fake. Fires to the middle. With the catch, it's Gibson. Makes that one pay off, and they finally get him down at the 38. It'll be 1st down. The Bearcats come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Play action on 1st down. Catch in the middle, it's Grover. He's down right there, short gain on the grab. They got 3 on the last pass. Here comes 2nd and 7. Lost to throw again. Turns it upfield. They need a huge play on 3rd and long. Sets his feet. It's French. Back's got it on the screen. He was looking everywhere for more running room and couldn't find it. He'll be 4 yards short, and it's 4th down.
And it's something you learn as a pass rusher all the time, man. If I beat that tackle immediately, right away, there's usually a reason. They're wanting me to run upfield. He plays the screen beautifully. The defensive end stays.
Big tight end makes the grab. It's a 1st down. He's got enough, and they roll the dice on 4th down, and they keep the drive alive. Snap on first down, wants to throw. Just had to get rid of that one. Good job to fight another play. Long way to go on second down. Couldn't connect on first down, now back to the air. He's got the tight end. The ball is down at the 14 after that grab. And the Bearcats are at the line looking to convert on third and short. Selling the fake. Got his man. And they'll get him down inside the 5, but this offense powering toward a score. And the Bearcats trying to cash it in on first and goal. Right side, it's Jones. Quick throw, but he's not going anywhere. The defense was all over him.
And I got to know on offense, right? When I get in this situation down near the goal line, I got to get physical, finish my run forward, not start dancing around, going all over the place and losing yards. That's just bad offense.
That completion takes them down to the 7-yard line, and they are ready to strike. Now third and goal, and tough yardage to cover here. Defense going to jam these receivers right off the line. Big hit, knocks the ball away, and it'll force them into a fourth down. Here comes the field goal unit as they'll try to get the 3. And he'll try it from the right hash, and the angle shouldn't be too bad from this distance. Never a doubt. Right down the middle. Are forced to settle for the field goal.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. Holly, what do you have?
Hey guys, down here on the home team sideline, players are really starting to feel this momentum. They've got a big lead here in this game, and they were expected to be just where they are. Guys are talking to each other. Keep eating, keep eating. I know they want to finish this game off strong, but with a big lead, they're starting to have a little fun down here on the sideline. Back to you.
Okay, Holly. There is a Badger slow to get up. They'll stop play to have the trainers look at him. They'll snap this one from the 32. It's first down. Pulls it. Keeps it. Quick toss. And he stopped right there. No gain on the play.
Playing the option, man. Consistently playing responsibility football. Nice job by the defense being where they're supposed to be. This option will just keep giving it to you over and over and over again, and you got to pass those tests.
They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Joseph. Turns up. It's Dupree. Could not make his way to the corner.
Wow, you saw the speed of the defense there. They're trying to spit this football out to the running back on the perimeter. And how about the defense able to get to him quickly to bring him down for no gain?
Got some green grass. Across the 45. Big play in the running game, and they get him out of bounds right at the 50-yard line. And the Badgers look to keep this drive humming. Sends it back in motion. Fresh setter downs going to the air. Out wide right, it's Dupree. Good pickup, a little bit short of the sticks. Time winding down in the quarter as they come to the line. Takes the handoff, it's Jackson. There to make the tackle, and with that, we'll head to the fourth quarter. As we come to the end of the period, Wisconsin has the lead. And it hasn't been much of a contest as we take a look at the overwhelming game stats through 3. They go back to work with the first down in the final period of this one. Enough to move the chains. Really good job by everybody there. Well blocked, good run, and a first down. The Badgers pounded the rock to move the sticks, now back to work. Back in motion, try to clear the picture. He wants it all. And it's incomplete as he was trying to finish the drive with a score.
I'm a little bit surprised they're still throwing the football here this late in the game with this kind of lead. They're on first down, taking a shot, falls incomplete, but obviously they're still seeing matchups that they want to take advantage of in the back end of this defense, so they're letting it fly.
Can't make the grab as he was going for 6 right there.
You just got to have better concentration if you're the wide receiver. I know it feels like a routine completion. You still got to get 2 hands on the ball and look it in. That's a bad drop.
Throwing Joseph. Rush coming in hot, and they got him at the 29. Now it looks as if they'll settle for the field goal try. One drive has already ended with a field goal. They'll try to do it again, this time a rather long one from 46 yards out. And it's no good. He missed it. And they missed a field goal, so something has gone wrong today. Cincinnati brings its offense onto the field. Always good to get points on a drive, David, but chip shot field goals can leave you a little empty.
And I think it's great to get points, but the great teams get touchdowns in the red area. You got to get out there this time and execute a little better on this drive.
You're absolutely right, David. Generally, the best red zone offenses are the ones that run the ball the best. So let's see if they can be a little bit more physical on this drive.
He is stopped behind the line of scrimmage. They'll lose yards on that one. Third down conversion's always a huge stat, and they've got a 3rd and long from the 27. Flip it out to the back on the screen. Still on his feet at the 40. Turning it on. Major gaps in that defense, and he got loose, and they finally knock him down at the 41. And the Bearcats will have it 1st and 10. Caught behind the line. It's Smith. Able to haul it in, but right to the ground he goes. Only a pickup of a couple. 2nd and long here. Jones to throw. Under pressure. Going to try to get it himself. Able to get just a few before sliding to avoid the hits.
Welcome to the frustrating reality of college football. Like, the guy at the quarterback spot, he can just do that. Pull it down, get positive yards, makes the defense have to account for him every single play.
They're looking at a 3rd down and short from the 33. Plows his way ahead. Offenses gain momentum with 3rd down conversions like that. They've got it at the 25. 6th play of the drive coming up. Motion from the wideout. Sells to run, wants to pass. Throws to the tight end. Left side is Smith. The stop is made, but this offense is threatening. 1st and goal from the 9. The Bearcats, after moving the sticks through the air, come to the line. Keeps it on the bootleg. They've avoided the interception all day, but they were lucky to get that one back here late. It'll be 2nd down.
And that's just the kind of game it's been for this quarterback in this offense. You got a great game plan all week long. You're watching it throughout practice. You think you're going to have a chance to light up the scoreboard, but they're just not able to hook up. You got to give this defense a ton of credit. They've done a great job in coverage. They've been breaking on passes. They've had their number, and that's why they're leading by as much as they are.
It's 3rd and goal and a long way from the end zone. From the gun, wants to pass. They're all over him. Looking, fighting for the goal line, and the ball's out. Defense scoops it up, and he's headed the other way.
Great job by this defense, not getting down, not quitting. They gave up some yards. The offense got in the red zone, but the most important part of the field, they came up big, forced the fumble, and get the touchback.
Looking for space, it's Jackson. Stopped at the 25 after a 5-yard gain.
And here's the mindset if you're on offense. 4th quarter, you've got a huge lead. Obviously, you're going to run the football, but just be aware of the clock. You don't want to snap it too quickly. You're probably just doing safe runs inside the tackles like you saw right there. You just got to execute. You got to be aware, but you've got this game in hand so long as you don't turn it over.
They'll have to push the ball down the field here on 3rd and long. Keeps it himself. Keeps it himself. Uh-oh, look out. Stopped at the 27 and well short of the first down marker. Needed to get it to the 30, and it's 4th down. Boy, if they don't convert this 4th down, there will be questions to be answered. Motion from the back. And that's not going to come close as the defense stops him well short of this 1st down.
It is what it is. There's no pressure. This game's over. You're up by a ton of points. They're not going to come back here in the 4th quarter. So you're just trying to put up more stats. And listen, stats count. Like, we all count our stats at the end of the season. We look up, we got 1,000 yards receiving. Like, all these plays still matter.
You see an incompletion there. I think a big reason why this team is in such a hole right now in the 4th quarter is they have just not been able to find the explosive plays throwing the ball. And you got to wonder at this point, is it too little too late?
There to stop him after a pickup of 1 to the 22.
A lot of times you see these defenses, man, they pull the run blitzes. They understand the formations. It might be a run, play the percentages, and then you got to deal with the big defensive tackle inside. So more bodies near the line of scrimmage. Everybody's got to pick him up, but they didn't block the most important guy, the big fella right in the middle.
And this is going to be incomplete on 3rd down.
And unfortunately, man, another incompletion. This offense is just running out of time. Like, they've just...
Now, wait just a second here. I don't see the kicker coming out. I think they're going to go for it here. Snaps on 4th down. Lets it fly deep downfield. Downfield and incomplete. The defense holds.
I think that play right there has been a big theme in this game. When it matters the most, on big-time down and distances, this defense has been able to step up and make the play when they need it most. That 4th down, great job in the back end in coverage, forcing the incompletion with a big lead now, creating a turnover on downs.
Now the pitch. He'll be stopped and forced out of bounds right around the 34-yard line, and now they've got a little something brewing.
And that's exactly how you draw it up, and that's why the option's so hard to stop. QB, man, draw the defense in. Look at me. I'm the first option. Bam, next thing you know, he pitches it, gets a positive gain down the field.
Well, you haven't seen a lot of incompletions from this guy now in his last 2 games out. Completed over 70% of his throws last week. He's doing it again in this game. As a head coach, you got to love the fact that your quarterback is dialed in.
He's going for the big play. And it's incomplete after taking a shot on 2nd down. They're staring at 3rd. Trying to pick up a 1st down. They go play action with Joseph. Still looking to his right. On the move, he fires. Pulls it in. They just keep throwing him the ball, this time on the slant.
No doubt. And you've seen it with the slant. You've seen other routes. Every route he's running, he's good. He seems to be open. So I'm going to continue to pick at this matchup every chance I get.
Finally, some signs of life from this offense, which has done nothing in the 2nd half. It's 1st and 10. Joseph. Hit hard just as he released it on 1st down and just couldn't get it to the receiver.
And it's nice to be a QB in this spot. He's had a great day, man. Like, great day. They've built a huge lead now. Incompletion's okay. Just take care of the football. Don't throw that thing to the other team.
Lets it fly. And it slips through his fingers. Incomplete. That would have been a huge gain if he could have squeezed it. Got a big lead in the 4th quarter, and you take that shot, and you stop the clock. And it's a long shot, but you're letting teams hang around.
Yeah, and I prefer to win. Like, I want to make sure that, you know, if I'm up, I'm going to run the football, but there's definitely a school of thought in nowadays where I'm putting up stats, and I'm keeping the pedal to the floor.
Steered out of bounds at about the 36-yard line. A big pickup, and they are threatening. Joseph on the play action. Buying time to his right. Throws to the wideout. Got his man. Now he's got it all the way down to the 21-yard line, and they are threatening on 1st down. And the Badgers come to the line with a new set of downs. Throwing Joseph. Looking to the big tight end. Complete downfield. Couldn't quite nudge it in. Not sure you could get much closer, but it'll be first and goal. The Badgers come to the line with a fresh set of downs thanks to that last connection in the passing game. A first down run on the doorstep. And we have breaking news. They score yet another touchdown.
After that amazing performance in Week 1, this offense wasn't content. They felt like they left some plays out on the field, even though they were able to get that win. I feel like they've taken another step. They've raised their intensity level. They've raised their execution. This team is going to be a contender this year. You can just feel it.
Not much drives more anxiety than waiting to see if the hands team can corral the onside kick, and they do. And the penalty accepted, and they'll move them back. This offense has it with really good field position. Jones wants to throw it. Oh, pressure's coming. And down he goes.
And how about this offense, man? It's been a rough day. You're getting beat down. You're trying to find some kind of momentum late in the game to build something off of, and you give up another sack.
The Bearcats now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. Back to pass on second down. It's complete to the left. He'll be forced out of bounds. Big pickup on the play, and they'll mark him down at the 28. Third and short from the 28. Let's see if this is four-down territory or if they just pick up the first here. They'll try to get it through the air. Quickly complete. Rustled out of bounds. They'll mark him at the 7-yard line, and this offense is more than threatening. The Bearcats line it up with a first and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. Nowhere to go. Wisconsin stops the clock, uses its first timeout. And they'll still have 2 timeouts left for the rest of this game. He'll run it to the middle, looking for the end zone. He's brought down at the 6, but the defense feeling the heat to make a stop here. The Badgers want to talk things over, and they use their second timeout. And they'll still have 1 timeout left at their disposal. They'd really rather not have to settle for 3. It's third and goal from the 6. Looking for the end zone. I'm sorry, you're unlikely to win today, but here's a fabulous parting gift. A late touchdown.
And a nice touchdown, continuing to fight, continuing to play. This one, it's pretty much over. Down multiple possessions this late in the football game. It would take a miracle, but nice job by this offense continuing to fight, push the ball down the field, make plays.
The returner will field it and try to get some field position. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. Here comes Wisconsin's offense to get this drive underway. This is quickly turning into a celebration, Jesse, as they've taken control of this game.
And they should feel good about how they've played. They knew they had to come in here, protect home turf. They've gone out, they've run it well, they've thrown.
He's got it down the field. And the big gain, they've got it on the 46. And the Badgers are in the hurry-up. They go play action with Joseph. Rolls right. Oh, he loves to fire downfield. He's got it down the right side. And they're going to put another one into the end zone as they just keep piling points on the scoreboard.
And they just keep piling on the points. We've seen in big moments in this game, they've been able to step up and deliver, particularly on offense. Very impressive performance.
And the extra point was good as they finished the drive. From inside his own 15, looking for a crevice. He's finally brought down after a big return that was almost a whole lot bigger. Good field position to start this drive at their own 47. They'll give it to Johnson. And he's able to find a little bit of running room before they get him down. When you know you have a team out fast. The ability to play to that standard and finish with a blowout like this is really impressive.
And it's almost like playing against yourself, right? You know you're better. You know you're going to win the football game, but how do I continue to still execute? This was so easy, great execution, just beat down in every facet.
I think as a player, you just love being in such great rhythm, and we saw that right from the get-go in this game. Offense just able to matriculate the ball down the field. Defense was not giving anything up. What a great game plan coming in, and this was just total domination.
That's going to do it for us as the season marches on. For David Pollack, Jesse Palmer, and Holly Rowe, I'm Reese Davis. This has been a presentation of EA Sports College Football.